What's up everybody, welcome back to Belfort Street. My name is Julian and today, in the name of Halloween, we are going to cook pasta with pumpkin. This time of year you probably have some sort of pumpkin or squash in your home, maybe for Halloween reasons or for seasonal reasons or whatever. And I thought, why not try to make a pasta dish from that? So this is why today I have this squash, good old onion, bit of garlic, and also over here we have some nice smoky pancetta or bacon. Over here some pumpkin seeds for a bit of a crunch at the end. And today's pasta that we're going to use is this one. And I'm a little bit confused because to me, I'm going to show you later, to me it looks like fusilli, but on the package it says tortiglioni, which to me is a completely different shape. But we are going to find out later. Today is going to be a quick episode. We will cook the squash or pumpkin first in a bit of salted water to make it soft, and then we're going to puree it up with some milk to make a creamy sauce base together with some sauteed onion and garlic. And then we're just going to cook our pasta and ingo the pasta into the sauce. And on top we'll having some crispy bacon and some pumpkin seeds. And I'm also going to include probably some ricotta in the dish to make it even more creamy. And of course the good old parmesan or pecorino. And that's why I'm gonna say lange Rede, kurzer Sinn. That's it with the talking. Let's get to the cooking. Why don't you come along with me and let's cook it?
First up, we're going to prepare our pumpkin. Take a spoon and scoop out the pulp and the seeds on the inside, and then I'm using a speed peeler to get rid of the outer dark green layer until I am down to the yellow-orange flesh. Get rid of the peel and cut the pumpkin in cubes. The size doesn't matter that much as we're going to puree it after cooking anyways. When done, put it in a bowl and set aside. Next up, I am going to dice up some onion. A fine dice is best, but again, here it doesn't matter as much as we are going to puree it together with the pumpkin later on. Also, I am slicing up a clove of garlic and setting it aside for now. This bacon here, I'm going to cut in small strips that we're going to crispify and use as a topping on our pasta at the end. Over at the stovetop, put a pan on medium heat, add a good amount of olive oil, and then let the bacon strips enter the arena. Let them sizzle away until they turn nicely browned and crispy, then take them out of the pan and put them on a kitchen paper lined plate to let it absorb some of the excess oil. To the same pan, add in the diced onion, lower the heat a bit and gently saute while stirring until it has softened and turned sweet and translucent. Season with salt and pepper before adding in the sliced garlic. Let it cook for a minute or two, then turn off the heat and set the pan aside. Now it is time to cook our pumpkin. For that, put a good amount of salt in a pot with boiling water and then go ahead and add in the pumpkin cubes. Gently simmer until they turn soft to the touch, then take them out of the cooking water into a bowl. In that same water we just boiled our pumpkin in, we're now going to cook our pasta. Today I'm using this shape called tortiglioni, which originates from the Italian verb torcere, meaning to twist. While this does make sense, they look really similar to fusilli, but who am I to judge? Into the water they go, and again we're going to cook them a little bit less than instructed on the package, as we are going to finish cooking them in our sauce. In the meantime, we're going to transfer our cooked pumpkin into a blender, and we are also adding our sauteed onions and garlic. Next, in goes a bit of whole milk, and then we're going to blend this up until it forms a smooth puree. If it looks too thick, just add a little bit more milk. Over at the stovetop, to a pan on medium heat, add some olive oil and then put in a tablespoon of tomato paste. Fry it for a couple of minutes while stirring in order to let it develop a rounder flavor. Then we will add our pumpkin puree to the pan and stir until it has combined. Let it simmer for a bit and check for seasoning. If it's too thick, you can add in some pasta water. At this point, I'm going to grate in a little bit of nutmeg to give the sauce a finishing touch. When our pasta is almost ready, we will transfer it into the sauce and let it bubble for a little bit until it has reached the doneness of our liking. Then we will add some Parmigiano Reggiano. And this is it. Time for plating. Scoop the pasta into a nice plate, add some more cheese, then sprinkle over the crispy bacon strips and also top it with some crunchy pumpkin seeds, a few dollops of ricotta, and finally some fresh flat leaf parsley. And that's it.
Andiamo mangiare.
Okay guys, this is it. We have made it, we have done it, we have cooked it. It's right here, it's right in front of me. We have made the pasta is ready, the dish is ready. It sits right here, it looks beautiful, it looks amazing, it looks delicious, it smells delicious. And you know what's the only thing left to do? Let me hear it. Exactly, for me to try this. Let's go. Let's dig right in. Not bad. In fact, not bad at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. It's this pasta. Thumbs up from my side, I have to say. I previously was not the biggest fan of pumpkin or squash, but this one's special. This one's really good. Yeah, what can I say? Very satisfying, it is creamy, it has a sweetness to it from the pumpkin, there's some crunch from the pumpkin seeds, there is crunch from the bacon, there's nice saltiness and smokiness from the bacon, which I absolutely love. I think the bacon is the absolute, in German we say das Tüpfelchen auf dem i, which means like the dot on the I. It puts a crown on the entire thing. Absolutely love it. It's really easy to make, it is really affordable to make, there's nothing expensive in this dish here. It's quick, comforting, it is filling, it is something for when it's getting a little bit colder outside. It's got these really warm flavors, a little bit the touch of the nutmeg. I really enjoy it. And with these words, I'm going to finish the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, then give it a like, subscribe if you want. And please let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this dish? Have you made it at home? And if so, did you enjoy it? And also let me know what I could cook in the future. I'm always interested in new ideas, so please let me know. And yeah, this is it for today, guys. I'm going to finish this and I will see you next time.